Everybody wave hello, wave hello, wave hello. Everybody wave hello, just like me. Wave hello to Grace and Madison and Logan. Wave hello to Nolan and Cora too. Wave hello to Davis, Robert and Halen. Wave hello to Juliana and Miss Rowe too. Hello everybody. Can you all say hello? Hello. Thank you. That made my day. I miss seeing each and every one of you, and I hope you miss me too. Hopefully, soon we can be back together again and making music and singing and dancing. We're still working kind of in the garden, and right now we are going to do Oh John the Rabbit. And I have my great big drum, and I also have a mallet with me today. Um, Maybe I have two mallets. So I am going to pick my drum up. And if you have a drum, you get your drum so you can play with us, okay? Here we go. Oh, John the Rabbit, yes, ma'am. Got a mighty habit, yes, ma'am. Jumping in my garden, yes, ma'am. Cutting down my cabbage, yes, ma'am. My sweet potatoes, yes, ma'am. My fresh tomatoes, yes, ma'am. And if I live, yes, ma'am, to see next fall, yes, ma'am, I ain't gonna have a garden at all. Did you sing yes, ma'am? Good, good job. Oh, John the Rabbit, yes, ma'am. Got a mighty habit, yes, ma'am. Jumping in my garden, yes, ma'am. Cutting down my cabbage, yes, ma'am. My sweet potatoes, yes, ma'am. My fresh tomatoes, yes, ma'am. And if I live, yes, ma'am, to see next fall, yes, ma'am, I ain't gonna have, yes, ma'am, a garden at all, yes, ma'am. Do you think we were singing fast or were we singing slow? How about let's try it again? Let's try slow. Okay, here we go. Oh, John the Rabbit got a mighty habit, jumping in my garden, cutting down my cabbage, my sweet potatoes, my fresh tomatoes. And if I live to see next fall, I ain't gonna have a garden at all. Now, did you say yes, ma'am, all the time? I didn't, on purpose, so you could say it. Shall we sing it fast again? Here we go. Oh, John the Rabbit, yes, ma'am. Got a mighty habit, yes, ma'am. Jumping in my garden, yes, ma'am. Cutting down my cabbage, yes, ma'am. My sweet potatoes, yes, ma'am. My fresh tomatoes, yes, ma'am. And if I live to see next fall, I ain't gonna have a garden at all. Oh, that would be so sad. Do you know I did get my garden mostly is planted today? Or, well, not totally, but I've got carrots and chard and beets and kale, tomatoes and onions and, what else? Lettuce and spinach and some herbs. So make everything taste good. Have you helped your mommy or daddy get a garden planted? What have you planted in your garden? Can you tell mommy and daddy? All right. Okay, where did my thing go? Here it is. Everybody, oops, I want you to echo me. I forgot. Are you ready? Here we go. Do, do. Do, day, do. Do, day, do, day. Do, do, day. And we're also going to do the tonal patterns, and so I want you to echo, okay? Here we go. bum, bum, bum. Do, mi, so. Bum, bum, bum. So, mi, do. Bum, bum, bum. So, mi. Bum, bum, bum. So, do. Thank you. Let's get our scarves and let's go dancing. It's springtime, you know, so we're going to play Vivaldi's Springtime. And I want you to dance and sing. I think it's up at the top. Oops, no, where'd it go? There it is. Vivaldi Spring. I'm not going to play the whole thing because it'll take a little too long, but you can dance to the whole thing if you have a CD, okay? Get up and dance all around the room. You can twirl all around. Can you twirl? Lift up one leg, one arm, another leg, another arm. There we go. Can you pretend to fly like a bird? Doesn't that sound like pretty birds singing? Do you know what instrument that is? Okay, so you can continue dancing for just a minute, but come right back, okay? Because we're gonna pretend that we're going all around the garden. Are you ready? All around the garden, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. All around the garden, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. Well, we dig like this, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. And we dig like that, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. All around the garden, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. All around the garden, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. Well, we rake it smooth like this, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. And we rake it smooth like that, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. All around the garden, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. All around the garden, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. Well, we plant. How do you plant? Poke a little hole and drop in a seed. Well, we plant like this, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. And we plant like that, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. All around the garden, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. All around the garden, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. And we water like this, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. Get your hose. And we water like that, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. Now don't get each other wet, okay? Oh, maybe. Well, all around the garden, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. All around the garden, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo. Well, you know what? Up here, I think if you were looking very carefully, you could see a little what? What do you see up on my shelf? There's two little surprises for you, but I'm going to get my little ducky. My little ducky. And I am hoping that if it can work, I am going to put 6 little ducks because this song is about 6 little ducks. 6 little ducks that I once knew, fat ones, skinny ones, they were too. But the one little duck with a feather on his back, he led the others with a quack, quack, quack. He led the others with a quack, quack, quack. Down to the river they would go, wibble wobble to and fro. But the one little duck with a feather on his back, he led the others with a quack, quack, quack. He led the others with a quack, quack, quack. Thank you. Yes, and so, I want you to listen very carefully for a special sound. See if you can tell me what you hear. What did you hear? If you said a robin, you are correct. And look what I have here. I have my friend, Robin Redbreast. Isn't he beautiful? He has a beautiful red breast and brown, smooth feathers. He takes very good care of his feathers. And you know what? I have a little story to tell you today about robin housekeeping. Do you know that robins keep house? Yes. And even though this isn't a real bird, this is a real robin's nest. It's gotten a little bit broken, but it's still looking pretty good. You can see it's all made out of mud and grass and little twigs and feathers and some fiber from my alpacas. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, isn't it? There's a brown feather and a white feather. They look like they're bigger than, I think they came from my chickens. Yeah, I do. But little robin redbreast. It's spring again, and the trees are bursting into bud. And they're going to start leafing out. Actually, mine are getting ready to leaf out, but they're not quite ready. I just went down and watered them all today, and I'm just starting to see some little leaves. And I was kind of scared because I thought they were kind of late. So I'm hoping that maybe I can get some apples and plums and peaches. We'll see what happens. I don't know if that'll work or not. If we don't have any snow, maybe we'll have some fruit to share. Anyway, I saw Mr. Robin Redbreast, and he's back from his winter travels and looking for his favorite food in the grass. His breast is plump and red, and he hops on the lawn. I'm going to get him back down here so he can share with you, right? And he stops, and he listens, and he looks down. He hops again, he stops, he looks down, cocks his head from one side to the other side. Do you think he's listening for something? Or can he see something? And he hops, and he stops, he listens, and he cocks his head the other way, and he listens, and all of a sudden he goes boink, and he pulls something up, and he pulls, and he pulls, and he pulls, and he, there was a wiggly worm, a very wiggly worm, and he gobbled him all up. He swallowed it, and then he hops off to search for more. Well, sitting over in a bush nearby is Mrs. Robin Redbreast, and she's preening all of her feathers. She's making them all nice and smooth and combing them down with her beak, and she gets her wings all feathers lined up, and then she takes care of her breast and her tail feathers too. You know, it's very important for birdies to take care of their feathers, and because if they don't, they won't be able to fly very well. She has to reach for those tail feathers and almost topples off of her branch. When she's all done, she fluffs up all of her feathers and shakes herself from head to toe and keeps those feathers in shape is most important. As the weather warms up like it is now, the robin's thoughts are turning to building a nest. And I wonder where they're going to build it. I think maybe in the crotch of a tree where there's two branches that come together. That would hold the nest nice and firm so that it would rock gently in the breezes but wouldn't fall down and break all those precious eggs. And the gentle rains can make some nice soft mud puddles for the robin to come down and get. They get some mud and they go up there and right there in the tree, in the nest, and they get some more mud and some little sticks and some twigs and grasses, and sometimes they even use horsehair. Isn't that funny? I think there's some horsehair in mine, but I'm not sure. And because we do have horses around, and they get it all ready until it's just about perfect, and then they shape it and make it very nice and smooth inside, and they fill it with grasses so that it's nice and soft for the baby birds and for the eggs that mommy's going to lay. Usually there's 4 beautiful baby blue eggs with speckles all over them. And they sit, mama bird sits on the eggs, she keeps them warm and she turns them every once in a while. And when the little baby birds hatch, they don't have any feathers. They are cold. So mama has to sit on the nest. Or daddy sometimes sits too, so that mommy can get a break. And mommy and daddy bird go flying down and they get some worms and they chew them up and then they give them to the babies. They go down and they get some berries and they chew them up and give them to the babies. And they take care of their babies just like your mommy takes care of you and your daddy too. And daddy bird, he likes to sit up in the top of the tree at night and sing beautiful songs. And they sing back and forth to each other. And when those baby birds hatch, mommy and daddy are really, really busy because it takes lots of worms and bugs and berries and things to feed those baby birds because they're hungry all the time unless they're sleepy. And they have their mouths wide open. And mommy comes over and drops a worm in there. And then they go to sleep and they close their little eyes. And once the feathers all start coming out, then they start exercising them and hopping around. And one day they might tumble out of their nest and they find out that they have to use those wings. Mommy's been teaching them how to use those wings, just like your mommy taught you how to walk. And daddy does too. Or big brothers and sisters often teach our little ones how to walk. And so the robin nestlings grow and they get their feathers and they hide underneath the shrubs when they can't fly for a day or 2 maybe is all. And until they watch mommy and daddy a lot. And then all of a sudden they're flapping their wings and they're flying too. And you know what? When they grow up and fly away, they come back. They come back. They fly south for the winter because it's too cold for them here. But I think I told you that I saw a robin out in the snow the other day, and he was singing to me even though he was cold. But he's got lots of feathers, and they keep him pretty warm, I think, with the spring rains. So once those little robins can fly and find their own food, their parents know that they can take care of themselves. And in the late fall, they all gather together and fly in big flocks down south. And then they'll return in the springtime. I wonder if you can get up and hop around like a little baby bird. Can you hop? Can you listen for worms in the dirt? Can you get one? Did you chew it all up? Well, you know what? I'd not be a robin, although I'd be pretty and dressed very neat. I'd not be a robin with hoppity feet, for I never could swallow what I'd have to eat. Wiggly worms. Blech. But baby robins think they're wonderful. They think it's treats. Just like you think your food is a treat. Yes. So, can you hop? Can you pretend to build a bird nest? Go down to the ground and get some mud and bring it up to the nest. Go over there and get some twigs and grass and come over and put it in the nest. Some feathers to line it. Some grasses to make it nice and soft. Good job. Can you fly? What if you were a brand new baby bird just trying to fly? Would you flop and fall down? Maybe. Sometimes falling down's pretty fun. Good job. Thank you. I heard a robin singing up in the tree today. He looked at me and cocked his head, and what do you think he said? Cheer up, cheer up, cheer up. Cheer up, cheer up, cheer up. Did you echo? I heard a robin singing up in the tree today. He looked at me and cocked his head. What do you think he said? Cheer up, cheer up, cheer up. Cheer up, cheer up, cheer up. Very nicely done. Now, I'm hoping that my granddaughter will share her video about the Pussy Willows with me so that I can share it with you. But for right now, we are going to play the bars about the Pussy Willow. I know a little pussy, her coat is silver gray. She lives down in the meadow, not very far away. Ooh, that was not right. That's the wrong one. I had that on there for something else. Here we go. I know a little pussy, her coat is silver gray. She lives down in the meadow, not very far away. She'll always be a pussy, she'll never be a cat, for she's a pussy willow. Now what do you think of that? Down, 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 down. Scat, cat, did you run away? One more time. I know a little pussy, her coat is silver gray. She lives down in the meadow, not very far away. She'll always be a pussy, she'll never be a cat, for she's a pussy willow. Now what do you think of that? Down, 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 down. Scat, cat. All right, for our last song today, we're going to bow to our partners. And when we bow, we tip over, not totally, but we bend over at the waist, okay? Bow to your partner, bow to your partner, bow, bow. Now we turn around. Jump with your partner, jump with your partner, jump, jump. Now we turn around. Run with your partner, run with your partner, run, run. Now we turn around. Walk with your partner, walk with your partner, walk, walk. Now we turn around. What would you like to do? Why don't you go do some all by yourself, okay? And we'll see you next week. Goodbye.